It's showtime, folks.
What's up, losers? Let's go, baby. Hawks win. Hawks win a hockey game. And not only the Blackhawks, but the Chicago Bears as well. Bear down, Chicago Bears. I forget the rest of the lyrics, but what a day for Chicago sports, baby. What a day. Chicago sports have never been more back. I'm going to adjust the camera because, yeah, it does look great. That looks better, right? Yeah, I think that looks better. Yeah, you can see the pennants up there. Yeah, what a day for Chicago sports. We have never been more back. We have never been more Barack. God's plan. We are so back. God is good. I think the city of Chicago needed this. We needed this, man. We needed this day. Chicago sports have been depressing throughout the 2020s decade, and this is a day that I think we all needed. We all needed this. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Let's go! Rah! Ah, good stuff. You just absolutely love to see it. Only took 4 tries for the Blackhawks. That's 4, right? Yeah, that's 4 fingers I was holding up there. Yeah, math was never my strong suit, but yeah, only took him 4 tries. 4th time is the charm. It turns out the force is with us. What a dub. What a dub. We'll start the Hawks. 3-1 Hawks win against the Utah Hockey Club / Mammoth / the Hawk Tuahs. The Hawks Tuah the Utah. The Hawks Tuah the Mammoth. Whatever you want to say. The Hawks beat that thing. You'd love to see it, baby. You absolutely love to see it. Oh, God, we've been waiting for this, man. We've been waiting a week to see a Hawks win. But patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue, right? Never rush the process. Trust the process. Keep the faith. Never give up. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Let's go, baby. Oh, God, I'm just so fired up, man. But anyway, I should probably start actually analyzing this game, right? We don't just want to have fun, right? You know, you're probably here to hear my thoughts on the game and not just me celebrating for 15, 20 minutes. So, yeah, we'll start the analysis here. I think analyze this. Ilya Mikheyev, absolute cinema. Ilya Mikheyev. I mean, what more do I need to say? Ilya Mikheyev. He's him. He's that guy. I mean, the most Ilya Mikheyev game to Ilya Mikheyev. Because, for 75% of this game, absolutely nothing was happening. Nothing was happening out there, man. The first period was so boring, the lights in the arena turned off. The game was effectively paused for an instant because the game was so boring. It's like God was watching this game up there, wherever he is, and was like, nah, I've had enough of this. But after that, I'd say the game picked up a bit. The game picked up a bit, I'd say, from the second period onwards. It was starting to look like an actual hockey game that was taking place and not just a simulation. And that's when we got going. That's when the ball got rolling, courtesy of Ilya Mikheyev, baby. Tonight's the night for Ilya Mikheyev masterclass. I think we all had that on our bingo cards. I think everyone who was betting on this game bet on 2 goals from Ilya Mikheyev. I think that was, we all saw that coming. I think every one of us saw that coming. So, beauty. And I gotta say, I gotta give a big credit to Artie Lebshinov. I know, I've been slandering him a little bit on this channel so far because he just hasn't really been good so far this year. But this was far and away his best game. It wasn't even close. He doesn't get an assist on that first goal, but he effectively made that play happen. He took a hit to make a play, right, which led to that goal. So, and a nice job from Mikheyev to drive the net. In a game where there's not a lot of chances and not a lot of opportunities, not a lot of offense, a guy like Ilya Mikheyev who just plays the game the right way was going to step up, and that's exactly what happened. He stepped up in a low-scoring, neutral zone type game, a tug-of-war game where there's not a lot of chances, not a lot of opportunities, not a lot of ozone possession, not a lot of shots. I mean, I look at the shots here. Hawks had 14 shots on goal. 14! Dark Viper AU reference. The real ones get that reference. Somebody who watches this video is going to get that reference, and I love you. Love to see that, baby. You absolutely love to see that. Yeah, solid game. Yeah, I mean, Dickinson, Donato assist there. Donato only took him 4 games to get a point, so, there we go. I don't know if he's quite going to have that season he had last year, but you know what? Ryan Donato is still an effective player in a middle 6 role, so I'll take it. The contract's still going to look good. So, and yeah, Jason Dickinson, he had a good game. By far, Dickinson's best game. I know that's another guy I haven't really been super high on, going into this year, but he was good. He had some nice face-off wins today, good in the penalty kill. Penalty kill was good for the Hawks today. Special teams are good. Special teams weren't good. They were great. This was by far the best special teams game. We got a power play goal as well, courtesy of Andrei Burakovsky. That's another guy, he took it personally. He took my slander of him personally. And he cooked. He absolutely sizzled the bacon tonight. I mean, just another beautiful goal from him. Nick Foligno, Fliggy, the captain, Johnny Sins himself, the bald master. What a setup by Nick Foligno. I'm not sure how Burakovsky got that wide open in the power play. No idea what the 4 Utah players on the ice were doing. I guess they were watching the Hawk Tuah video because they weren't focused on Andre Burakovsky wide open in the slot. So that's their mistake there. I mean, you got to be aware when Andre Burakovsky's on the ice. You just never know what's going to happen, man. I mean, it's just at any moment he can just flip the game on its head. That's just one of those impact players you just got to watch out for. So, but no, in all seriousness, I mean, he's looked good. Like, this looks like Colorado Avalanche Andre Burakovsky, not Seattle Kraken Andre Burakovsky. So, good stuff there. You absolutely love to see it. Good stuff there. Colton Dock with an assist too. Colton Dock. Has he had more points than Kirby so far this year? Feels like it. I don't know. Somebody could fact check me, but he's cooking. I love what I'm seeing from Docker up there in the first lineup. Burakovsky and Bedsy. No points for Bedsy today, but you know what? Like, good game of learning and growth from him. Good defensive plays from him today. Like, I was seeing him. He was getting involved in the play, in the board battles, the stick checks, some nice defensive plays, some nice takeaways. Like, and a big face-off win late there. Like, he really made that play happen. An empty netter courtesy of Ilya Mikheyev, of course. Who else but Ilya Mikheyev? 2-goal game for Ilya Mikheyev. A multi-goal game from Ilya Mikheyev before GTA 6. He was cooking. He was by far the Hawks' best player. Maybe Spencer Knight has something to say about that. He was good too. 22 saves, 23 shots. Spencer Knight showed up tonight. Tonight was the night for Spencer Knight. That was not a mouthful at all. It was destiny for Spencer tonight, right? Tonight's going to be a good night, right? Yeah. No, Knight was really good. Knighter. He could steal you some games, man. He's going to, I think, big X factor for the Hawks, man. That guy gets cooked and he gets hot. Like, yeah, that's going to be a goaltender who could carry you to some wins. And games you probably didn't deserve it. It's funny. Like, this was probably the first game besides the Florida game where I thought the Hawks were outplayed and probably didn't deserve to win. But they got the win anyway. And that's good to see out of this young team, a young and inexperienced team. And I think this was a good game of growth, right? Better late than never, right? It does hurt the McKenna tank, but it's October. Like, if we're talking about the McKenna tank in October, like, what are we doing here, man? Like, hey, I'm not going to complain about winning a game in October. I'm not quite sure the playoff run's on, but hey, a win's a win. A win's a win. We'll take it. I see this as an absolute win, an absolute dub. So you love to see that. Teravine the assist and McCabe empty netter. So good to see. McCabe deserved that empty netter. I wouldn't mind if he gave it to Beds either because he did win the face-off, and it would have been nice if he would have just given it to him. But I don't blame him. But McCabe earned that goal, so I'm not gonna tweak, even though I got my Bedsy 98 jersey. I think for Hawks wins for the post game is we got to roll out a Hawks jersey, right? And that's what we got going here. And I'm already having so much more fun. It's so much more fun to do post games when we win. Like, I don't have to be depressed and be like, oh well, we lose again, and cope and just delude myself for 15 minutes. I could just have fun and I could just chill and like have a good time. Everybody's gonna like it. It doesn't really matter what I say. The Hawks win. Everybody's in a good mood. Like, there you go. So, and hopefully the views reflect that, right? Anyway, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I mean, in terms of the Blackhawks, right? I will say this though. I mean, yes, they didn't get a lot of chances. Utah didn't either. Utah only had 23 shots on goal. Like, it was honestly a pretty evenly played game. From that standpoint, I wouldn't say Utah necessarily outplayed the Hawks by a ton. Maybe a little bit, but it was pretty evenly played. They had more shots, but overall, it just wasn't a game that had a lot of chances. It kind of felt like a preseason game, even a playoff game. I mean, maybe not a playoff game, but like in terms of it didn't have the intensity of a playoff game, but it just in terms of just there was no space out there. Like, there was no space out there. It felt like there was like 15 guys on the ice at one time. Like Rick Ball said on the broadcast, like there was never any space out there. So it's just one of those games where it just felt like both of the ops just really studied the tape and just there was nowhere to go out there. It's like you could already predict other teams' move before they even know it. So two teams obviously know each other well, Central Division rivals, so they play each other 4 times a year. So I would think you'd have the tape a bit more ready to go for your division rivals, right? So, and you saw that today. I would say it felt like each team just couldn't really get a leg up on the other one. But the Hawks were able to find it in the end, and that's what you want to see. They've been nearly edged a lot this year. It's nice to see the Hawks edge a team and not get edged, right? So that's progress right there. In terms of Utah talk, J.J. Peterka had the lone goal for Utah. Of course, Buffalo Sabres masterclass. Outstanding move. Outstanding trade by the Buffalo Sabres. Hey, if I have a chance to slander the Buffalo Sabres, I'm taking it, baby. I mean, it never gets old. Like, slandering the Buffalo Sabres just never gets old. It's always fun. Doesn't matter what the occasion is. If there's a chance a reason to slander the Buffalo Sabres, I'm going to take advantage of that. So, nice job trading one of your top offensive players, and that's what they do. They trade Reinhart, they trade Eichel, they trade Peterka. All these guys, they draft and they develop, and they trade them before they even hit their primes. They go win cups in other places. I'm not sure if Peterka's going to win a cup in Utah, but hey, Reinhart did in Florida, Eichel did in Vegas. So, I mean, hey, I'm just saying there does seem to be a bit of a pattern there. So, I don't know. We'll see. I think Utah's got a bright future, but unfortunately, the future wasn't very bright for them tonight. And the Hawks' future is so bright, I got to wear shades. These aviators. I'm feeling like Sleepy Joe right now. Anyway, I'm not going to get political on here, but hey, I'm not a big Biden guy, but I got to say, he rocks the aviators. I got to give him credit for that. He rocks the aviators. So anyway, that's enough political talk for today. But yeah, no, just overall, great to see a Hawks dub. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. 33.3% of the power play. Max Verstappen reference, 33. Love to see that. Good stuff there. No, just a well-played game from the Hawks. Right? I mean, I'm saying well-played game. Like, they really didn't play well. But hey, they got the win. They got the win. They showed growth. They bared down. Speaking of bearing down, the Chicago Bears. Let's do some Bears talk, because why the hell not? Why the hell not? Honestly, like, if you're a Chicago guy, you love the Bears. Like, even as a Hawks fan, I'll admit, like, the Chicago Bears are the teams, they're the city's team. Like, I'll give them credit there. Bear down, bear dub. They get revenge for last year. I believe was it Monday or Sunday night? But it was this time last year that they lost to the Commanders or the Redskins or whatever they're called, the Washington football team, or the football club, whatever they're called. They lost to them in embarrassing fashion with that Hail Mary that was sniped there. So when Tyreek Stevenson was, he forgot to play football and he was just waving at the crowd. So good to see the Hawks. Good to see the Bears actually seal the game with a field goal. I was ready for that shit to be blocked like that one time against the Packers last year, but no, the Bears. It's good. It's good to see them come away with these games too. Like, the Bears love to get narrowly edged as well, and lately the Bears have been edging the ops. So good to see the Bears and Hawks kind of turning it around, right? I mean, it feels like they're kind of in similar paths. Maybe the Bears are a year ahead of the Hawks in terms of like where the team's expected to be at, right? Like, this is a Bears team. I think most people say should be 500. Maybe they get close to the playoffs. Maybe they don't quite make it, but they get close. 9-8, 98 reference, 98 Connor Bedard reference right there. I gotta get back to 98 for a second. How about Mikhail Sergachev taking a penalty on the real 98, Connor Bedard? Get that number off your back, bud. 98 is Bedard's number. That's not your number. Get that 98 off your back, buddy. There's only room for one sheriff in this town, and that's Connor Bedard. But anyway, back to the Bears. What the hell was I talking about? Montez Sweat wears 98 in the Bears. That's another 98 guy. A second best 98 in the city after Bedsy. But no, anyway, back to the Bears. Good to see them get a dub. What's their record now? Are they 3-2 now? I believe they're 3-2. They're 2-2. Yeah, they're 3-2. Yeah, they are 3-2. Good stuff from the Chicago Bears. Of course, one of those losses was the first game of the year that I went to, but since then they've been cooking. So besides that Detroit game, we don't have to talk about that. That didn't happen. That doesn't exist. But good to see, man. I mean, it's not very often you see a Bears and a Hawks win the same day. I'm still mad they're playing each other at the same time. I was going back and forth. Right? Every time there's commercial break, I'm going back and forth. I probably should have just had like a second TV there or something, but anyway, that's not really something I planned ahead for, so we didn't quite think of that, unfortunately, but hey, that's all right. You live and you learn, right? You live and you learn. But no, just overall a beautiful day for Chicago sports. Like, I mean, I could go on and on here, but I'm not really sure there's much else to be said here. Like, I mean, I'm short and sweet. It's a good day. I have fun. The pregame show today, I had a good feeling. And also, yeah, by the way, the reverse jinx worked. I picked Utah to win 4-3, and the Hawks won 3-1, not 4-3. But hey, the reverse jinx worked, so I guess from now on I'm picking the Hawks to lose every game and they'll win. Or if I'm McKenna, I pick them to win every game and they'll lose. So I guess we'll have to figure that one out there. But good to see. I'm glad. This is a prediction I'm glad I got wrong. That was very much by design. Yeah, I'm definitely coping on that one, making myself look smarter than I am. But hey, we could say it was by design. We could say that, right? Yeah, we can claim that. But no, good stuff there as well. Good stuff there as well. All right. I mean, I think that's all I got for this one. This was a fun post game. Much more fun to do this when the team wins, right? It kind of just flies by. I don't even know how long I've been talking, but it doesn't feel like I've been talking long. I probably have been talking long just because we've been buzzing. We've been buzzing, man. So yeah, it's good to see that. And Hawks next play, I believe, Wednesday versus the St. Louis Blues, our top rival. So good to see. Hopefully we'll see a Blues lose on Wednesday. A Blues Clues lose. That would be elite. That would be awesome. We love to see that. So, yeah, we'll have a pregame and postgame on Wednesday, and tomorrow, I don't know. We'll see. If I might make. I keep saying I might make a video on days we don't play. I still haven't made an actual non-pre-postgame episode yet, besides the first one. Eventually, I will. I have concepts of a plan here. I'm still working on my plan. It's not fully in place yet, but hey, we're working on it. And you know what? The support has been there, man. What are we? I believe before the recording, what was it, 350, something like that? I mean, what is that, 350 in 1 week? That's just unreal. What is that, 40 subs a day? Like, that's just incredible, man. I think we get to 500 by Halloween. Yeah, I think that's very achievable. Well, we could probably surpass that. We could get to 1K by the end of the year. Easy, calendar year. Yeah, it's done. We're going to do it. And that's all thanks to you guys. I love and appreciate the support from every single one of you. I love you guys, man. Oh, brothers, family. We support each other, man. We're there for each other. That's Chicago, baby. Chicago. That's hockey, baby. That's hockey, baby. You absolutely love to see it. You love to see it. All right, I think that's a good time. That's a good spot to cut it, right? I think we've been yapping for a bit here, getting a little off tangent, but we'll have plenty of time to soak in this dub. So hopefully the first of many this year. Probably not. We'll probably win like 19 more games. So the few times we do win a game, like I think we should embrace it, right? Like, because back in the day, look at these guys. The 2013 Hawks. Back in the day, it was pretty easy to win these games, but these days it's like the wins don't come off. It's you gotta join when they come. You gotta join when they come. We're not necessarily contending for Lawrence Stanley here. We're competing for the draft lottery championship here. So, but hey, you need those morale wins. You need those morale victories. You can't be losing all the time. The young boys, the young kids, they need a morale win every now and then. This was a good morale win. So yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Right. Hopefully the first of many. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're just happening upon this video. Share it around with your friends. Share it around with your family. Share it around with your pets. Just everybody. Share with everybody, man. Yeah, share with yourself. I don't know. Like, maybe you're Tyler Durden. Maybe there's two of you. I don't know. I'm not here to judge, Yeah, absolutely. Absolute cinema. We love to see it. So, thank you so much for the support, and I will see you again in the next one. I will see you then. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Woo! Bam, bam, rah. Okay, I need to stop. All right, how do I stop this again? Yeah.